You have a new Buffalo for Colorado versus Wyoming here, and Kaden Salter will be starting at quarterback. Matt, let's break down Colorado's keys to victory on offense against Wyoming. Go ahead.
Look, Wyoming is a good football team on defense. They play hard. They've got some good, potential NFL players on that side of the ball. This is no cakewalk. So I need to see the offense try and take that next step to just, be competent and have some kind of semblance about what we're going to hang our hat on moving forward. Okay? If it just is going to be 500 ball and we're coming out, we're slinging it all over the park, okay. At least I know what we're doing. Salter is the man up that's now getting his start here. So that would tell me that they are trying to win the rest of the year, which is good. That's what we want. Mm-hmm. There's 38 seniors on this football team. I doubt that all of them want to hang it up. So, it's far from over, but it's been ugly to start. So can we get some kind of consistency from an offensive perspective on what we're going to do, how we're going to communicate, how we're going to be consistent, and, are we going to go out there and start, really leaning on people and asserting our will, or is it just going to be constantly in 3rd and 8, 3rd and 9, looking for just another big play from a receiver rather than dictating to the defense? So a lot of it has to do with the play calling and the coaching. So that needs to all improve. Pretty much everybody needs to get better, and everyone needs to take a huge step in the right direction on Saturday in order to get better. So I'm excited to see if they will. And when they do start improving and getting better, I'm eager to see if they can keep that going into the next week, and keep improving, because there's talent on the team, but there's also how do I say this? There's a ton of talent on the team. This is the teetering point of the season where it's either going to get pushed in a positive direction or it's going to get pushed in a negative direction. And whichever way it gets pushed, that's which way the team is going to go. So, like I said many times before in the preseason, I don't think we're looking at a 6-6 team. We're either looking at 8 or 9 wins, or we're looking at 8 or 9 losses. And that, right now you have to say it's teetering in one way. So, sure. Massive game in that regard. You got to even it up at 2-2, and then figure out a way to move forward and win 2 of the next 4 games. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a very telling game in the future of Coach Prime and CU and everything that they're doing up there in Boulder. So
you couldn't have said it better. It is very it's a telling game for sure. A lot is on the line. I think all the pieces are there, Matt. I just think they haven't been put together here. I think they need to just roll with Salts here, get his confidence back, because pulling quarterbacks left and right and playing that game with Julian, it doesn't put any trust in Salter when we find out, we're not going to play Julian and whatnot.
They're going to rotate?
They better not, Matt.
I don't think they're going to rotate. I don't think they'll rotate in this game. I
don't think so either.
Salter's just going to get the work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree. And I think
I don't know that.
Me neither. We're just speculating, but like you said, I agree with you. Offensively, they got to lean into the run game in key situations here instead of just use it casually and then claim they run the football.
But will they? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be Captain Pessimist, but shit.
Yeah, again, will they is the big question mark here. I mean, Colorado fans are calling for a change of OC. Tino Sinceri, I'm like.
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. Who is this guy?
This is what everyone's now saying should be the OC at CU. Tino Sinceri.
Is this guy to get fired somewhere?
So he was at UCLA under Deshaun.
Yeah, we should hire him. They looked awesome.
No, they looked horrific. And he came from Indiana. He didn't call the plays. I'm not getting into this. The Tino Sinceri talk, please stop. Colorado offensively I'm positive. So I hope that they run the football. They should. In 3rd and 2, I hope to see a fucking inside zone instead of.
We have to get to 3rd and 2. Like we are constantly in a 3rd and 6 hell. Like our first down offense is just atrocious. And we don't put our quarterback in a position to even try and be successful. So I know we have like good numbers on pass protection and pass blocking percentage is high. Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome, but
it's awesome. Let's kick ass.
Just the pieces need to be put together here. That and a run game would be great.
Fucking A. Two pieces need to be put together. So, look, again, this is an expectation game. We expect them to go out and dominate Wyoming, regardless of how good Wyoming is and how good of a season they might have. This needs to be a mop-up game if we're a serious college football Power 4, contender, period. It needs to be a mop-up. Now, I don't think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a much harder game than we're giving them credit for. It's moving into the Big 12 schedule. Winning this football game is expected, and they need to do it in a way that kind of alleviates some of the pressure and some of the negative thought around the fan base, and just in general moving into the Big 12. I don't know. You could win this game by 1,000, and people will say, "Oh, it's just Wyoming." If they struggle with Wyoming, it's like losing almost, even though you win. Yeah. And God forbid you get upset by Wyoming at home and the wheels have fallen off. So a lot's riding on this, bro. Like the mentality of the team, how you're preparing for situations like this against teams that you're supposed to beat. Because looking at the schedule, the rest of the time that we have left here with the conference schedule starting, are we going to be favored in any of those games, regardless of what happens Saturday night? Oh, you think we're going to be favored against BYU? No.
Hell no.
Are we favored against TCU on the road? No.
No.
West Virginia on the road? No.
Maybe them.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Maybe I'd be like
on the road? No. So there's a lot riding on this, bro. It's not just, I hope it's not being looked at like they looked at Delaware, where it's where we're just going to play some guys and it's kind of like an exhibition game. This is very serious.
No, 100% agree. I mean, they can't take Wyoming lightly at all. And if they struggle against Wyoming, oh boy, BYU is coming next week, and that's going to be that's going to be a massive, massive game. Let me just say. Let's move forward, though, Matt, as we wait for Coach Sanford to join the show here. Coach Mike Sanford joins the show, head coach at Valor Christian High School, head football coach over there. Shout out to him. Going to be a great guest. He's going to break down his expectations for Colorado's offense with Kaden Salter starting at quarterback.